Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will study about Hershey-Chase experiment. Now this Hershey-Chase experiment was done by Alfred Hershey and Martha Chase in 1952. Now this experiment is the first experiment that proved that DNA is the genetic material which is responsible for the storage of information that is responsible for formation of new organisms. Now in order to perform this experiment, what they did is they took a virus known as bacteriophage. Now this virus acts on the bacteria E. coli and enters this E. coli bacteria and starts to multiply. Now this bacteriophage is the suitable organism because this bacteriophage is made up of protein coat and DNA only. So from the study of the multiplication of this bacteriophage, we can easily identify whether this protein coat or the DNA is the genetic material which is responsible for storing the information which is required for the multiplication of new organisms or the new virus particles like the bacteriophage. Now the function of the DNA and the protein can only be found out by using radioactive tracers. So what they did is they took two bacteriophage and they grew this first bacteriophage in a culture medium containing PO4, means the phosphorus. Means the phosphorus rich culture medium was used to grow this first bacteriophage. And as we know that DNA which is present in the bacteriophage, in both these bacteriophages, this DNA is made up of phosphorus and not sulfur. When they grew this first bacteriophage in the phosphorus rich culture medium, this phosphorus got incorporated in this DNA of the first bacteriophage, and the second bacteriophage was grown in a culture medium which was rich in sulfur. Now as we know, the protein coat of this bacteriophage is made up of sulfur. So this sulfur, this radioactive sulfur which is used as a radioactive tracer, got incorporated in the protein coat of this second bacteriophage. And in the first bacteriophage, the phosphorus which is used as a radioactive tracer got incorporated in the DNA. Now after labeling of these bacteriophages with the markers, three steps are followed. The first step is the infection. In the infection phase or the first step, what they do is they infect the bacteria with the bacteriophages. So the bacteriophage containing the phosphorus marker, the first bacteriophage infects the bacteria in this stage, and the second bacteriophage also infects the bacterial cell, and this bacteriophage has the radioactive marker as the sulfur. After this, after the infection phase is over, the second step is the blending phase. So agitator is used to blend this bacteria with the virus, and due to this blending in the agitator, the bacteriophage detaches from this bacterial cell. So the bacteriophage containing the phosphorus also detaches, and the bacteriophage containing the sulfur in the protein coat also detaches. Now in the next step, which is the third step, which is known as the centrifugation step, the bacterial cells along with the bacteriophage are centrifuged in a centrifuger, and due to this centrifugation process, the bacteriophage gets completely removed from the bacterial cells, and now the genetic material of these both of these bacterial cells are observed. And after observing the bacterial cells, they found out that the first bacterial cell which was infected with the bacteriophage containing the phosphorus marker contained the P32 radioactive marker in its genetic material. And when they observed the second bacterial cell which was infected with the bacteriophage containing the S32 marker in its protein coat, they observed that this second bacterial cell, the genetic material in this second bacterial cell did not contain any presence of the sulfur 32 radioactive marker. This experiment proved that DNA is the genetic material of the cell because the P32 marker present in the DNA of the bacteriophage got only transferred from the bacteriophage to the bacterial cell. and the protein which was incorporated with the S32 marker in the bacteriophage was not transferred from the bacteriophage to the bacterial cell. So this experiment clearly proves that DNA is the genetic material which gets transferred from one organism to the other. So I hope you have understood the experiment properly. If you have any doubts, you can always ask them in the comment section.